Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Maggie, your fearless marketing coach. And today we have a very juicy topic. You asked for a masterclass on setting up the prices on the correct level, on the right level. So I would like to start to understand what is the correct level. And I think that my understanding and my client's understanding, the right level is the level that makes you happy and the level that makes you smile and makes your business thrive and develop. So, um, what should you charge really? I mean, the question is, what should you charge to boost your company on the next level? I would like to start with the very wise saying that your pricing and your approach to the pricing strategy really reflects your money beliefs. Because what happens is that, especially in the coaching business, in the service business, people are not vocal about their prices. And they are not vocal about the prices in most of the cases because they are ashamed of their prices. They are ashamed that they are undercharging. And this is really sad, especially for people who are great quality service providers, because they usually over deliver. They usually deliver much more for the value that they charge. My mentor always says that it's enough people on this planet and enough money on this planet to provide clients and revenues for every entrepreneur um, on earth. And I believe so. I mean, I really like this expression. Um, you want to really charge the prices that are making you happy. And I know from my own experience that it is never an easy exercise. The clients that come to me, in most of the cases, they are undercharging. It was also my case. However, um, back in my consulting years, I was charging much above the market standard, and I didn't have a problem asking for that prices. And still, I was attracting the clients who were really super needy and super high maintenance. So when I started my consulting business, I was trying to find this sweet spot, and it was um, it was really difficult because I was at the beginning on my journey. I didn't know how to behave, how to position myself. Um, Yet, basically, I took the decision. I took the strategic decision that I would like to position fearless marketing coach services at the premium level, and I would like to charge premium for my services. However, the level of my premium was a 3.5 or 6 months package at the beginning, and yet my mentor, the first thing she did, she asked me to increase my prices. So that was really, really uncomfortable exercise. Um, I will let you know in a second what is the actual practice that will help you to set up the right level of your prices. But before we discuss that, I would like to cover the simple pricing strategy. And the simple pricing strategy is related to the simple offering. In one of the previous episodes, I was explaining how you can build your best offering and the offering that is attracting the best for your clients. And actually, you know that you should have like three offerings: your low, medium, and high offering. Whatever service you are working on, you want to have 3 simple offers. And your pricing strategy should reflect these 3 simple offers. So you are going to have your low price, your mid price, and your high level premium price. And remember that in any segment, there is always 20% of your target audience who is ready to pay premium, even in the lower your lower offering. The price for that is that they are expecting the higher service. So you need to figure out what you can do for them to provide this feeling of VIP treatment. The process of setting up the prices is relatively, no, it's really simple. I mean, the process itself is very simple, but it's not trivial. And it's not trivial for the fact that it is simply uncomfortable, mainly for the fact that your money, your pricing beliefs and your readiness to set up the prices is very much connected with your money beliefs, as I mentioned before. So what you need to do first, you need to let go of your unhealthy money beliefs. And I'm talking about here about all these unhealthy beliefs, like you need to really sweat to get good money, or you need to work 24/7 if you are an entrepreneur, or if you want to charge high prices, you need to deliver a lot of substance, a lot of material. So it's not about the quality of material, quality of your teaching, or the shortcuts that you are providing, but it's about the mass, the substance of the material. So in a way, it has to be a heavy booklet with lots of pages, not necessarily 3 pages that will make the difference. So 6 months ago, I was charging, as mentioned, I was charging 3.5K for a 6 months coaching package, while the market standard is 5K. It took me a while to arrive personally, I mean, inside me, to 5K. Now I'm charging 8. And I know that I will arrive to 10K, maybe at the end of this year, maybe beginning of next year. Because in fact, you are increasing your prices, and you should be increasing your prices every time you are up leveling, every time you feel like growing, and you are reaching a different confidence, different confidence level, and also conscious level, because this is very much connected with your self-worth understanding. And as you grow, your confidence level and self-worth is growing. And remember, I have a note here that your confidence and your self-worth is a very, very attractive energy. This is what attracts people to you. So the only thing you need to do, you need to sell it and you need to deliver it. How easy is that? But if you believe in yourself, then it is not really complicated. So we will be setting up the right price level in a minute. Just remember that the sweet spot of your price level is the effect of two factors. The one factor is ROI, really the return on investment. So this is the external perception of the value that you are providing. So this is basically the value of your services perceived by your clients. And they always, if you are, high quality service provider, they always see the value of your services exceeding the amount that you are charging. It's like nothing for them. But I will expand on when it's nothing and when it's something for them. And the element number 2 is your confidence and your self-worth, and your readiness to charge this particular price. So the new price level should be the point that will stretch you a little but will not freak you out. And the technical exercise that you can use is actually, there are like two options of the same, two versions of the same exercise, if you like. Option number one is that you basically take a piece of paper and you draw a line that at the beginning of this line, you put the prices that you are charging now and say it is 1K, whatever you are charging now. At the end of this line, there is the something which is like totally crazy, but you know that people are charging that. So at this point, you can have 1K. At this point, you can have 10K, let's say. And what you do, you are basically drawing, you're putting your pen on this line, moving towards 10K or whatever number you put there. And you see where your body is trying to give you the signs that it doesn't feel comfortable anymore. There will be a point, and this point is different for everyone. For some people, you can stop at 5. For some people, you can stop at 2. For some people, you can stop at 7. You will see where is your sweet spot. But the trick here is to find the moment on the line where your body is trying to tell you, this is this is uncomfortable, and go a little bit above that and ignore what is happening in your mind, because there will be thoughts. Your ego will start to freak out, like, oh, you will never deliver that, you are not good enough, people will not pay this money, etc., etc. So this is something to work on, but your perfect price point is exactly in this spot, which is way of your comfort, not way, it's out of your comfort zone and a little bit more, so it doesn't freak you out. What happened is that when you are buying, for instance, the services for the price that freaks you out a little bit, you are ready to pay not only premium, but to pay the money that you don't have, really. It happens certainly to me to pay for the courses or for the training, for the coaching, that I knew the value of that is so tremendous and so important, so crucial for my own development, that I was willing to find the money, to gather the money, to borrow the money if needed, to charge my credit card, because ROI, return on investment, in the relatively short future was huge and was exceeding this price of that course. What I'd like to tell you is that playing small and charging the small fees doesn't serve anybody, and it doesn't serve you, and it doesn't serve your client. Because what happens is that if you decide to not to up level your prices and stay where you are, and even you agree to charge a client smaller fee than you originally wanted to charge, through the whole coaching or service experience, you will remember that. You will be frustrating. You will be vibrating the energy of misalignment, and you will not be calibrated to your highest truth. You will be simply unhappy with this. Your client will sense that, so your relationship will not be symmetric, and you will attract the client who will be needy, who will be high maintenance, who will be um unsatisfied because of this misalignment between you. So the relationship will end up really quickly, and actually, it is healthy to, if you happen to sign a contract like this, um, end it up as soon as possible and walk away from that relationship. Um, Another option or another version of this exercise with one line on a piece of paper is actually using several pieces of paper. So you can take 5 or 6 pieces of paper, like A4 sheets of paper, put them on the floor and stand on them. So basically you put on one piece of paper 1K, then 2K, 3K, etc., and you stand on the piece of paper, and you feel how your body is behaving, basically what is happening inside. If you are relaxed, then you can go to the next piece of paper with next price level, and the next one and the next one. It's basically the same exercise. However, for some people, and that was my case, the fact that you are vertically, and you are vertically to the universe, and you are standing firmly on your feet, and your spine is in a vertical position, it helps it simply more practical. So you can start with this exercise, and then you can use later on you can use the exercise with pen and paper. Another topic is, should you become vocal about your prices? Should you publish your prices on your website? And there are two antagonist opinions which is happening online. Some people say, no, 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 you never tell your prices. You just attract as many people as you can, and you discuss with each and every one of them, and then you will manage to convert them or not. I believe, and this is what I teach, that you absolutely should be vocal about your prices. You should publish your prices on your website. It also tells a very clear signal to your future customers that you have very clear pricing strategy. You have clarity about who you are. You made decision about your self-worth, and you are confident that there is a value and a top quality value of what you provide. So in essence, you are vibrating this very attractive energy of confidence, which means that you are attracting only the clients who are vibrating on the same frequency. So you don't have to eliminate many clients that in the first strategy will be attracted to the content of the offer, but they will not be your ideal client. So basically, you do yourself a favor, and you make your job, your sales conversation easier when your prices are visible on your website. But I know that it is not for everybody, and it pushes you out of your comfort zone. For some time, I didn't have the prices on my website. I had only the price for the strategic intensive session. And only now, I'm entering to publishing the prices for my individual VIP coaching packages. After another up-leveling and another increase of my prices. So it is a process. You need to find your way to align yourself with who you are right now, and how you interact with the world. It is always uncomfortable, little uncomfortable, but eventually it feels good, because this is like a seal of your decision, which is hanging out there in the universe online. Um, Another topic is, what if they tell no? I mean, you have clients coming to you, they are aware or not about your prices, but they say eventually during the sales conversation or your initial conversation, no, it is too expensive. Uh, and you still have two options. You can tell them, fine, you can walk away. I keep my standard. So I understand that you are not my ideal client because only ideal clients are ready to pay my prices, and you let them go. Or you can actually walk them through the um, or actually you can walk them through the objections. You tell them what is happening, why they are having these objections, and you help them overcome the objections around the pricing, because I believe that the coaching relationship starts before we sign the contract. So it is our duty to help our clients to go on the other side. And no never means no, really. It never means no to you. Because what I have learned, no, I don't remember, who introduced this expression, but I found it in one of the books about sales that I was reading. The guy said, no means next one. So this is like detachment, like complete detachment of the results strategy, and understanding that you can always receive something from the sales conversation. You receive yes, and this is fantastic. You receive maybe, which actually stands for I need more information, or you receive no, and no is always a gift. It may mean next one. You might learn something about yourself as well. So what should you improve about yourself, or what should you improve about your sales speech or sales conversation, or maybe about your offering? It is always a gift, always an information. Um, in the summary, I wanted to tell you that we were covering several points. First of all, you want to serve at your highest level. I mean, we have people in this group and in this environment with the highest integrity, serving their clients, at their highest level. There is no reason working from this container to undercharge and then over deliver, because actually this is misservice to your client and misservice to you. You need to claim your worth by charging the prices that make you happy and make you proud. And the way to do this is to release your money beliefs, your all unhealthy money beliefs that you are keeping in your mind, in your body. Some happening early in your childhood, some transferred by the past generation to you. And if you are willing to release the unhealthy money beliefs, then I am happy to help you. You can get in touch with me and we can start with one-on-one working with that. My clients walk away after the 6 months or 3 months work with me, fearless and unstoppable. Also in the area of charging the high prices and feeling confident in that. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and wonderful rest of your week. Bye. Bye now.